What is up everyone, and we are back with another guide about PSO2 New Genesis. Today we're going to be talking about the ultimate mineral guide. We will be covering an interactive map with locations of minerals, fruits, vegetables, and containers, as well as mineral farm routes, ways of tracking minerals, and the best minerals to farm. First up is the interactive map that everybody wants. This is a fan-made map with nearly all the locations of minerals, fruits, vegetables, and containers. This map will show you whatever gathering material you want and its location. You can show only the material you're focusing on or all the materials, so you can filter out the location and material. This was made by Koznag number 1730 on Discord, so if you want to support him by providing more information if he's missing anything, feel free to reach out to that owner on Discord. Next is making your own mineral routes. This is where this map comes in handy, as you can select what mineral you want to focus on and plan a route that will hit all the materials in that same direction, such as clockwise or counterclockwise or in a straight line. If you want to try a farm you are currently watching mine, one farm to keep in mind is a photon chunk farm. If you are using the interactive map, it appears as the photon chunks are above ground, but nearly half of them are underground. An easy access point is in South Aleo. Just look for this waterfall and go right on into it and you'll find 10 or so material or mineral nodes to farm. If you want to make your own routes, you can easily use this interactive map to help you out. Or you can just watch this video to see a few routes that I do. Speaking of mineral farm routes, there are a few ingenious ways of helping you track minerals. The first one requires group effort. And if you didn't know, if you are a ranger, you can use blight rounds on a mineral, highlighting it across the whole map and section in that room so everyone else can see it. However, in order for everyone else to see it, you need to kill that mineral before the time runs out. And the timeout is 15 seconds, so just destroy the mineral before 50 seconds are up. How this works is since minerals are all client-sided and individual to the user, blight rounds will mark that specific mineral for everyone in that specific room. If you kill it on your side, the mark will get removed on your end, but for everyone else it will still appear on their screen, allowing everyone else who hasn't destroyed that specific mineral to see it through the walls, due to the highlighted blight round mark. This also works with gunner skill chain trigger. If chain trigger is used on a mineral, it will be visible to everybody in that specific room. This isn't a global effect, it's only for that specific room, so it is best to join a room with a high population because most likely there are other rangers and gunners helping everyone out and highlighting all those minerals for everyone to see. And if you also want to help everyone out too, leave a blight round or a chain trigger effect on a few minerals as well. This is why sometimes if you are gathering minerals, you will see highlighted minerals, red for blight rounds and purple for chain trigger. This can also work on containers such as red, gold, or even green containers. So if you are farming red containers, help everyone out too by hitting them with blight rounds or chain trigger. Using this method requires a lot of teamwork because it takes people to mark it and others to find it and others to mark it again for more people to find it. Then the cycle repeats for everybody and everyone is happy, so don't hesitate to help out. Speaking of helping out, if you feel this video helps you out, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos as it helps me out greatly. I mainly do PSO2 videos, but I also do stock videos. I talked about the pre-split of Tesla of around $250. Now that would be around $3,000 per share pre-split, and it's currently sitting at $600 per share. I also advertised Dogecoin at 1 cent each, GameStop, and AMC before all the hype happened, as well as other stocks that are around a 70% gain. So if you're interested in investing videos and PSO2 videos, feel free to subscribe so you can see when I release those kind of videos. With that out of the way, we're going to continue and go to the next section, which is the best minerals to farm. If you want to focus on unlocking potentials from your weapon, you should focus on photon chunks as they are used in all 3 levels, then monotite for level 1, dulamite for level 2, and trinite for level 3. The amount per upgrade is different depending on the rarity. The higher the rarity, the more materials it requires. Here is the list of the requirements for every potential unlock except a 4-star level 3 potential. I'm missing that one, but if you know that one, let us know in the comments down below. But like all level 3 material requirements, it's photon chunk and trinite. Next, if you are focused on augments and Meseta, the top augments in the game go for the highest Meseta, so if you are augmenting your own weapon or are selling capsules in the market, you need to check out the Exchange Augment Capsule from the Item Lab Enhancement Technician. By the way, the sign behind the NPC says Laboratory if you didn't know. exchange augment capsule gives you access to the strongest augments in the game. Here you can exchange cheap ones for their upgraded versions or different augments altogether. If you want to focus on your own augments and don't care for Meseta, then take a look at the augments that you want and focus on that specific material. Most of the augments here require photon quartz and dolomite. However, if you want to go to the Meseta route or want the most expensive augments, you should focus on photon quartz and trinite. There are two augments in particular that fetch the most Meseta, however they require the most materials, and there are Sovereign Ward that reduces the down resistance at tier 1 of 20%, tier 2 of 25%, and tier 3 of 30%, and the next one is Mastery. But let's go back to Sovereign Ward. Each tier requires 10 of the previous one to make one of the next tier. However, if you only use one capsule of that tier you want, you will have a 10% or 9% success rate. So it's highly recommended to use more capsules in order to increase that success rate. Sovereign Ward fetches one of the highest prices at 19,000 for tier 1, and on ship 1 there are no tier 2s on the market. However, since we require 10 of the tier 1s to make one capsule of tier 2, we can multiply the tier 1 price by 10 and adjust for minerals to get around 190,000 to 220k each. Keep in mind that this is speculation and there's a good chance that this price isn't even the market price. The next one is the Mastery one that I discussed earlier. That increases potency, potency floor increase, or in other words the minimum damage and damage resistance. Like Sovereign Ward, this also has 3 tiers. Tier 1 is 0.5% boost to all, Tier 2 is 1%, and Tier 3 is 1.5%. Tiers 1 sell for 18,000 and currently Tier 2 sell for 178,000 on the market. There are no Tier 3s and that is because of the sheer amount of farming required to do this by yourself. I remember seeing a Reddit post saying it will take years of farming minerals by yourself to make this augment and put it on your equipment. That means it will be near impossible to make this tier yourself and put it on your weapon. And this is where you can come in as an individual and make Meseta from people buying it because there are no other options other than farming for years. If you want to focus on this and make Meseta, you should focus on photon quartz and trinite as those minerals are required in order to make this augment. Keep in mind that it is possible that Sega will release easier ways to make these high tier augments, so all of this farming and work could be useless in the future. However, for now, if your sole goal is Meseta, Mastery sells for a premium. And that's it for this video. If you liked this video and it helped you out, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you all for tuning in and listening, and until next time.